Hello everyone, how are we? Welcome to Cosmic Horror Reviews. I apologize for the absence. I've been buying up books, all types of books, trying to build up my channel and that. Well, not so much trying to build my channel yet, just trying to get books for the channel. I've bought a shit ton so far. I've bought a lot. There's still a lot more to come. Anyway, so I thought I would start the first book review with the Goosebumps story. And I must say, this one I'm about to review, I've actually fallen in love with this book. Deep Trouble. Now, before I give my review, I'll give you a little background of it. Basically, it's about a young teenager named Billy Deep and his younger sister, who are on a research boat with their uncle. Two people from a university ask Dr. Deep, the uncle, to search for a mermaid that has been spotted around the water, around the area. So Billy ends up sneaking out to search for the mermaid, but he ends up getting attacked by a hammerhead shark, but he gets saved by the mermaid. So they bring the mermaid on board, etc., etc. They tries to study it, but then the mermaid gets captured by some kidnappers. Now it's a mission to rescue the mermaid from the kidnappers. Now, that's a little background of the story. The review. I read this book once in my younger days when I was a kid. Probably when I was like 13 or 14, I read this book. And still to this day, out of all the Goosebumps books that I did read, I didn't read them all. I only read probably a select few because it was more the covers. I was more in love with the covers than that. But out of the ones that I did read, this was the best one. This was the best story. And I'm glad I did this as my first book review, because this book was amazing. Very well written story. I didn't find this a horror story as such. I didn't find this really a horror story as a lot of the other Goosebumps books are. I found this more of an adventure story. More of an adventure. And it's really good that, say, Goosebumps for example, that they do kind of expand their horizons. Like, they don't just do horror stories, thrillers and that. In some upcoming book reviews, there are some science fiction type, adventure type, and I thought this one was an adventure story, not a horror story. So, with all that said, my review, a definite 11 out of 10. Because this was a great book. A great book. Fucking excellent. Excuse my language. So, Deep Trouble. If there are any book fans out there that like Goosebumps, they haven't read this one, or just want to read an adventure story in general, this is the one to read. This is the one to read. This is Cosmic Horror, signing out. Thank you for watching. The next review will be a movie review. It will be a horror movie. I won't say what it is, but stay tuned. Much love. Be safe.